My name is Julia. I am the lead landscape designer here at McDonald Landscapes. This is a recent project that we installed here at McDonald Landscapes. It was a courtyard area in the front of a property in kind of the Ghent area of Norfolk. And largely the property had just been sort of left to its own devices for several years. So they were relatively new homeowners that came in and bought the house. I met with them in early summer, and then we got this project going in the fall. Most often in our design process, we sort of meet in our initial appointment and we sort of talk about what you're hoping for out of your landscape, the things that you want to keep in your existing landscape, if anything, and how you envision using the space. The front courtyard just sort of had a lot of weeds, a lot of overgrowth. It was a driveway on one side with the walkway on the other. They wanted to maintain access between them, so they didn't want it to be full garden space where you couldn't walk through it. And then they wanted to call in a landscape design company to transform it into more of a usable space. In this specific project, it was about a 3 or 4 day job, and we had a crew of 2 to 3 members out every day, and then myself on site too. So the project really started when we did the removals, sort of clearing out the space, getting it ready, bed prep. The next day, we installed all of the plants within a day. We did pack a lot into it, trying to give it that instant look, really full. That can be a great way to cut down on your mulching and cut down on your maintenance later. Because if you do have kind of full plants, there's not really a lot of space for weeds to grow. Plus, it looks really nice to have very full beds right at the time of planting. This job had metal edging to kind of give it a clean, uniform look and hold the plants in place. Also, we had pea gravel in the center, so the metal edging really helps delineate between the plants and the rock, so you don't have anything sort of getting out of space. We brought in the pea gravel. We put down a Typar fabric that's like a weed prevention fabric underneath the gravel. Water can get through it, so it is permeable, but it just helps kind of keep the gravel up and keep the soil down and everything in place. Watered everything in and gave everything pre-emergent, some fertilizer, and just kind of finishing touches. They didn't want to just fill it to the brim with plants, even though that would have been beautiful. They kind of wanted a space that they could entertain in and have like a dining room table set outside. So access was really important, entertainment space was really important, and then they wanted a really low maintenance project, basically. They were inspired by kind of Italian gardens, and so they wanted to evoke that in the landscape a little bit too. So those were kind of all the elements of the site and the design that went into it. So if you want to find out more, go to mcdonaldgardencenter.com/landscape design and start your journey.